Alright, welcome back to the shop. Today I've got this Goldenrod oiler can, and it apparently got dropped on its lid or something like that. I've never repaired anything like this before, so I'm not sure if this will warrant its own video. Anyway, so we've got this broken out of here. I assume that probably the best way to go about proceeding with this is to control my losses. You know, a lot of life is about, it's not about gaining a lot, but so much as it is about keeping what you got. So, well, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try to control my losses by cutting this off so that I don't unravel it anymore. And I'm going to pinch it very lightly in here. Alright, so we've got that cut off now. Now it's sort of just unwound down inside of there. See if I can't pull it out. Look at that. Right tool for the right job. The nail puller on the end of these things work perfect on that. That's just ideal. So anyway, as best I can tell, the old ones will shove back in there, but I want to clean this up a little bit. So I'm going to bring this over and sandblast it real quickly. Such a small part you won't be able to see anything, so I'll bring it back when I get this cleaned up. Alright, now I cleaned up the mating surfaces on this end. I still need to clean up the mating surface on that end. I'll do that with a little file. And then we'll need to figure out how to join these two, because right now they sort of go to, they seem to have been rusted in place, but anyway, we'll find some way to adhere these together. Alright, so the oiler mechanism, and this is more complicated than I anticipated. You know, typically, with the regular old Goldenrod, you just unscrew the damn thing. This is a ship in a bottle. There is no way that I can conceive of getting in there. That's going to be virtually impossible to see down in there. Anyway, I don't think it's important, because I'm not going to dwell on it if there's nothing I can do about it. But I am going to put this in the parts washer, and then maybe come to the outside of this with the wire wheel or something. I'm reluctant to put this in the sandblaster, because even if I reassemble it and tape all this off, I don't want grit to work down in there. Alright, now the bottom of that's pretty rough. Let's bring this over to the wire wheel and clean it up. started painting this thing and I forgot to hit the on button. Alright, so I had tried everything to get this. I didn't include it in the video. I tried soldering it. I tried using nitrile rings as a compression fitting. That didn't work. I tried making an interference fit with Teflon tape. That didn't work. I tried using aviation former gasket stuff. That didn't work. Finally, I ended up using the 5-minute BSI, the Bob Smith Industries epoxy. That stuff works great. So, anyway, I'm gonna finish assembling that. Make sure I don't have any epoxy spilled out through the middle of this thing. And that's nice and clear. So let me finish assembling this and I'll bring you back. Alright, so that's the Goldenrod oiler can. I added just non-detergent oil to it. That's what everybody was asking me about oiling air tools. I went through that whole montage, but failed to address the fact that, yeah, I always do oil my air tools. What I like to do is sometimes I use the 2-stroke oil or I add a little bit of 2-stroke oil to the regular oil, because it has the dye in it, which is easy to see. In this case, I just threw some training fluid in here, and then the training fluid gives me a little bit of sometimes that red tint makes things a little bit easier to see. Regular oil sometimes is hard to see on top of regular metal. So the red tinge gives you a little bit of an indicator of whether you've been in there or not before. So anyway, it's a nice little can. I think I got it for, I forgot what I got it for. A couple dollars at the tractor show. I'll show some before and after pictures. But anyway, this is a fun little project and should serve me well. So anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and have a good day.